one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing.
Hello everyone, me again. So giving an intro to this second part 2 of my Tortured Poets Department reaction. This is the Anthology. So I've already posted another part 1 reaction. Go watch that one first if you haven't watched that one yet. But I just want to give a disclaimer. This was at like 2 in the morning, okay? This was 2 a.m. Everyone was extremely tired, and I will give the same disclaimer as my last video. I don't really do a whole lot of analysis in these videos. I'm just kind of like, you know, reacting with everybody else. But there are good reactions, and it was a really fun night. So I wanted to post this, and I hope that you guys enjoy because it was such an awesome moment in history. Enjoy the video. Subscribe. Bye. It's 2 a.m. surprise. The Tortured Poets Department is a secret double album. I'd written so much tortured poetry in the past 2 years. I wanted to share it all with you. So here's the second installment of ttpd, the Anthology. 15 extra songs. And now the story isn't mine anymore. It's all yours. Bro, here we go. Let's go. Oh my God. She's nuts. She's an insane person. All right, let's listen to the Black Dog. Ready? The Black Dog. Here we go.
I am someone who until recent events you shared your secrets with. In your location you forgot to turn it off, and so I watch as you walk into some bar called the Black Dog and pierce new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn it off, and it hits me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of her dreaming. Old habits die sweet. Broken, my longings stay unspoken, and I may never open up the way I did for you. And all of those best laid plans, you said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him until I believed it too. And it kills me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the shower and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? Was it hazing for a cruel fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it? Old habits die screaming. Of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Were you making fun of me with some esoteric joke? Now I wanna sell my house and set fire to all my clothes.
What the hell? You guys, I'm kind of having that thing right now. I'm not going to lie. Where I'm so tired. This is what happened to me with 3 a.m. midnights. Like, where I begin to fathom more, like, the next day, for sure. I mean, like, this is literally iconic, though. Like, it was so beautiful. To a double album? What are we doing right now? Are we 15 more songs? How did she write this much? Okay, and I love that these have literally never been heard before. All right, let's keep going. Let's just go quick, right? Let's go quick. It's called I'm Gonna Get You Back, but it's all one word. All lowercase. I'm gonna get you back. Here we go.
Lilac short skirt, the one that fits me like skin. Did your research, you knew the price going in. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can tell when somebody still wants me. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny. Bubbly, once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. Small talk, big love, act like I don't care what you did. I'm an Aston Martin that you steered straight into the ditch, then ran and hid. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can take the upper hand and touch your body, flip the script and leave you like a dumb house party, or I might just love you till the end. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna flip you off or pull you into the closet, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I can feel it coming, humming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something new. Say you got somebody else, say I got someone too. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you. Bygones will be bygone, eras fading into vain. Grab up all the pieces, but still wanna play the game. Told my friends I hate you, but I love you just the same. Pick your poison, babe, I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I'm gonna get you back.
Bro. You know what I kind of like about this album? This isn't one of the first albums. I mean, Speak Now is kind of like this too, but I feel like she finally realized her power. Like, you can tell that she's like, you know what? I'm an Aston Martin, and you're crashing me. Okay? Because I don't feel like we've seen that really before. Yeah, very similar to Olivia Rodrigo. How long in NYC? I'm here for the weekend. So specific. Thank you, Amy. Kim, dude. We got to get to that. But this is next one, Albatross. Ready?
Wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle, rose by
Folklore.
any other name is a scandal. Cautions issued, he stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her. Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you. Wise men once said, one bad seed kills the garden, one less temptress, one less dagger to sharpen. Locked me up in towers, but I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you. Devils that you know, raise worse hell than a stranger. She's the death you chose, you're in terrible danger. And when that sky rains fire on you, and your persona non grata, I'll tell you how I've been there too, and that none of it matters. Wise men once read fake news, and they believed it. Jackals raised their hackles, you couldn't conceive it. You were sleeping soundly when they dragged you from your bed, and I tried to warn you about them. So I crossed my thoughtless heart, spread my wings like a parachute. I'm the albatross, I swept in at the rescue. The devil that you know looks now more like an angel. I'm the life you chose, and all this terrible danger. This terrible danger. So cross your thoughtless heart. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you.
Wow. Dude, I totally got like folkmore vibes. Like totally folklore, evermore vibes all the way. Like major. Right? I don't know what that song's about, like I said, but I love it regardless. Okay? Okay, like I said, let's like kind of keep it moving. I think we're all kind of tired here. Me especially. So, next one, ready? I love that we have this album. Like, she just gives us so much. It's so great to be a freaking fan of Taylor Swift. Am I right? This one is called Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. Ready?
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools. And you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen. If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more, and back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do. Too impaired by my youth to know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, will that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? Like it never happened. Could it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. It just didn't happen. So if you wanna break my cold, cold heart, say you loved me. And if you wanna tear my world apart, say you'll always wonder. 'Cause I wonder, will I always wonder?
What's it called? That was called Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. What was that song about? Yeah, we're gonna have to deep dive the lyrics another day. I literally didn't know what that was I didn't know what that was. It sounded good though. Guys, what? Is it Harry Styles? No, right? Maybe Maroon was Joe. The full double album is 2 hours and 2 minutes, dude. All right, how did it end? Ready? How did it end?
We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know. How did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances, and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance, what are the chances? Soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug 'cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it all off. One gasp, and then how did it end? Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and except all of our friends, but I still don't know. How did it end?
That's one of the best ones on this one. Guys, it's like she's talking about how all of her relationships end and how it's like, it's just always like she doesn't even know how it's happening. It just hurts. It makes me sad for her. I'm gonna cry again. I think I'm gonna cry again. For the 8th time today. Real genuine tears. Like, it's so sad. It's like she just like, she doesn't want it to be like that. Okay, we have to move on. This one I'm excited for. It's called So High School. Y'all know I love high school. Okay. I love that she's just like, she's owning so much in this. Like, it's just, it feels like so visceral. This whole album, it really does. So High School, here we go.
Do that impression you did of your dad again. I'm hearing voices like a madman, and in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm sinking our fingers entwined, cheeks pink in the twinkling light. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you're thinking. I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time, bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night. Your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stay by my side, 'cause I feel so high school every time I look at you, look at you. Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Touch me where your bros play Grand Theft Autos. True, swear, Scott's honor. You know what you wanted, and boy, you got it. Brand new, full throttle. You already know, babe.
Instant favorite. It was so nostalgic. That is so nostalgic. Like, it feels like it should belong in the Cinderella story with Hillary Duff. Like, that's so a Travis song. And honestly, I am Team Travis now, especially after hearing So Long London. I'm like, it's over. Like, it's so cutesy cute. Like, I love these songs that are just like, because Travis isn't really that deep. I mean, I don't think it needs to be that deep. You know? Like, it does. Not everyone has to be a tortured soul. And he's just carefree. He's so high school. He's getting her youth back. Oh my God, you're so f***ing right. Like, literally getting her youth back. She gave it away. She gave it away for free. And she's getting it back. She's feeling like that again. She feels like so high school. Oh my God, I love it. So full circle. Okay, next. I hate it here.
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside. If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck, now that I know what's what. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here. My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wish we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid. Everyone would look down cause it wasn't fun now. Seems like it was never even fun back then. Nostalgia is a mind's trick. If I'd been there, I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. I dreamed about it in the dark. The night I felt like I might die. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm lonely but I'm good. I'm bitter but I swear I'm fine. I'll save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose. This place made me feel worthless. Lucid dreams like electricity. The current flies through me, and in my fantasies I rise above it. And way up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here. Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
I'm gonna be honest. I love it. You guys, I don't think I've listened to anything I don't like. And I'm genuine, like, but I love them so much on where I'm like, wow. Like, I love them so much where I go, wow. Like, it's just the feelings that this album is evoking in me. It's just like nostalgia, but it's not even like necessarily bad, but it's just like she's just evoking so much. It's a no skip. It's so amazing. Okay, guys, this I'm really excited for. It's called Thank You, Amy. Kind of like, remember Fuck You, Amy, or whatever from Britney Spears. It's called Thank You, Amy, but the K, the I, and the M are all capitalized, spelling out Kim. Here we go. Ready? Kim Kardashian, perhaps?
When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you, and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it was always the same searing pain. But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill each time that Amy stomped across my grave. And then she wrote headlines in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I take. And it was always the same searing pain. But I prayed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I couldn't wait to show you it was real. Scream fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead. I push each boulder up the hill. Your words are still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy which you can't undo. But when I count the scars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Wow.
And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind you never beat my spirit black and blue. I don't think you've changed much, and so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all or nothing. And our town, it looks so small from way up here. Screams thank you, Amy, to the night sky, and the stars are stunning. 'Cause I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that you were dead. So I pushed each boulder up that hill. Your words were still
Holy shit. Kim is done for. We're so back. Like, literally, we are so back right now. Kim, you got your tape. Yeah, literally, mic drop. Literally the hardest comeback of all time. Like, you're down there. And I love that she's like, I'm not forgiving you. Yeah, I learned from it, but I'm not forgiving you. And you're all the way down there, and guess what? Your daughter's gonna sing along to my songs. But my mom wishes you were dead. In the ground. There's 2 guns, only 1 grave. Bitch. Dude, that was literally, this is like, I can't wait to see people's reactions when they start hearing the song. But it's like, the problem is too, it's such a good song. Like, I love it. And North's gonna love that bop. It's a bop. North, it won't be able to resist it. Okay. This one's called I Look in People's Windows.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. Northbound, I got carried away as you boarded your train. South, 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 south. A feather taken by the wind blowing. I'm afflicted by the not knowing. So I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time? You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, 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 now. I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down? Does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only. So I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. I attend Christmas parties from outside. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Guys, what is going on? Every song is good. Me at almost 3 a.m. explaining the Taylor Kim beef to my dude. This is gonna be absolutely insane when people listen to that song. It's gonna be all over the news. Literally. Hearing all this just solidifies my merch. Dude, the fact that I bought 14 vinyls was the best decision of my... Okay, next one, guys. It's called The Prophecy. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs left. Ready? The Prophecy. We're almost there, guys.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment? Pat around when I get home, I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Cards on the table, mind play out like fools in a fable. Oh, it was sinking in, sinking in. Oh, slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him. Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? And I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates. I'm just a paperweight in shades of grayish. Spending my last coin so someone will tell me it'll be okay. Prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Who do I have to speak to change the prophecy? Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't say, but I looked to the sky and said,
what the is going on? These songs are literally 10 out of 10. That belongs, I think, on the main album. If you're asking me, that song is like like these songs, like she's just saying it. She's like, why do my relationships, like, they're not working, and I'm not, like, I don't want it to be like this. It's so insane. It's so insane. Like, she's just saying everything. Like, she literally is leaving it all out on the floor tonight. Right? And it feels like folklore. Yeah. It feels like folklore big time for sure with that one. I love, that's gonna go crazy. Here we go. Cassandra. Here we go. Ready?
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? I was in my tower weaving nightmares, twisting all my smiles into snarls. They say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are? So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they set my life in flames, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? They knew the whole time that I was onto something. The family, the pure greed, the Christian chorus line, they all said nothing. Blood's thick but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard. I patched up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I lost it all. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? I was onto something. They all said nothing. Blood's thick but nothing like a payroll. Bet they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard. No one heard. Not a single word was heard. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. It's so quiet.
Who said it? House Down Boots was saying that it's a Greek goddess named Cassandra. That was really good, and it's very folklore. I feel like folklore everywhere for sure. Folklore. Okay, this next one's called Peter, which I think is kind of interesting. 2 like name tracks.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader. In closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did? The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. And I didn't wanna calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you than it was on me. And sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. And I didn't wanna hang around. We said it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep. That I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep. Never to keep.
I fear it's another sleigh. This is gonna be one of those songs where I'm gonna have to revisit this at a time when I'm at 100% firing on all cylinders. But they just sound beautiful. They really do. It was definitely growing on me too. Absolutely insane. All right, guys, this one's called The Bolter. The Bolter. And it's explicit.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. And she likes the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. And at first blush, this is fate, when it's all roses, portrait poses, Central Park Lake and tiny rowboats. What a charming Saturday, that's when she sees the littlest leaks down on the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. And I with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that as she was leaving, it felt like freedom. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
How is she doing this? How is she doing this? How is she? And somebody said, we have 2 songs left, by the way. Robin is the next song. But I just feel like this is such a great song to just like put it on shuffle, and like literally anything that comes up, it's going to be good. It's just like, there's something so interesting. I'll say it at the end. All right, let's listen to Robin. 2 more, guys. 2 more. We can do it. Hang it. Who's still with me? Who's still with me?
Long may you reign. You're an animal. You are bloodthirsty. Out window panes, talking utter nonsense. You have no idea. Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered. All this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you. secret. We all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you. You got the dragonflies above your bed. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. No idea. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline. But now we'll curtail your curiosity. And sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what that was about. I don't know what that song's about, but I'll revisit later when people who are much smarter than I decode it. All right, guys, we've got one final one. I think it's the last one for a reason. It's the double album closer. Okay, it's called The Manuscript. Are we ready for the final song? Okay, here we go.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it. She rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over. In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure. To write what you know, looking backwards might be the only way to move forward. Then the actors were hitting their marks, and the slow dance was alight with the sparks and in synchronicity with the score. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
That might be one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. Holy I have been for years hoping and praying that she would have a song like that with like the piano and the sort of ethereal like background, just like instrumentals like that. And just wow. Just wow. She said the story is ours now in the IG post. She wrote it all out and she's like, I'm done. This is like, I'm moving on. It ended too soon. Yeah. Dude, people are gonna go crazy over this album. Like, I cannot wait to see the reaction videos of people. I just can't, like, I can't wait. She's only looking forward. She wrote the manuscript and now it's like, it's not her story anymore. Like, these are all the things that are like, they're not her story. Like, but she needed to get them out. That's why it feels so confessional. Like, the thank you, Amy. Like, she's been wanting to say that for years. Leaving it all in the past. It's her, yeah. Oh my God, you guys. I just feel like it gave us everything. Like, this has to be probably one of my new favorite albums. I don't dislike a single song. It so far exceeded my expectations. It's so deep. It's so, like, I laughed, I cried, like, but it has something for everybody, no matter what era that you love and you connect with and you resonate with or you wish you could revisit. It's literally every era. You get that. You do. And there's ambiguity. She's very direct in certain songs. There's, you know, they're sad, they're happy. Like, it's unbelievable. It's top album for you? What do you guys rate this out of, like, where do we rank it? How do we rank it? Do you guys like the first half or the second half better? Like, you know, which one do you like better? The first one or the second one? Of ttpd? Wow. 11 out of 10. Yeah. It's at number 1. Give me 24 hours. Doesn't even blend with the air. It doesn't. Like the first half, number 1. They pair together perfectly. First half. I don't know. I think I like them honestly equally the same. I do. I really do. I cannot choose. Because, like, I liked like almost half of these songs. This could be your new fave. I think this could be my new fave too. I think this could. And I thought Midnight's was pretty high up there too. I'm going to be sick to my stomach tomorrow. I'm like not going to be functioning. This album will bring me back to life. We're going to listen to this with like fresh ears tomorrow and just like relive it all over again. I always think it's worth it to stay up though. Like, I never regretted staying up for the 3 a.m. release, by the way. I just feel like it's just, that was powerful. She gave us so, yeah. It's good to be a Swiftie. You never get disappointment. And I hate to put that like on her. I'm not putting that on her, like that she has no capacity to disappoint me, but I'm just saying, like, she's just always raising the bar. It's so much, like, it's everything. Like, this album, she gave us 31 new songs. 31. And by the way, I just want to say, for the people that were freaking out about it's only on the vinyls, you can only listen to the vinyl and, you know, the bonus tracks on the vinyls. She put them on the freaking second album, dumbass. Okay, so much Yeah, more. I was hoping for more Joe juice. I do feel like that, but I also feel like she just wants it to be over. It's kind of like with the Calvin Harris thing. I think it's like there wasn't really a whole lot other than just growing apart. All while being on tour. Unbelievable. I like Taylor Swift, but I went through a phase where I was getting annoyed, but I'm happy to be back. Oh. And you know what? The thing I said earlier, I said something about like, why isn't she doing more promo? Why? Honestly, I kind of am glad now because I feel like it, to go into this totally blind, I feel like was sort of a treat, you know? Like it really was a treat. I'll say this though, and I will say one thing, and I'm not saying anything negative. I just don't think that Fortnite is the single from this album. I think that you could pick literally any song. Yeah, it does feel very intimate. You're right. I'm so happily surprised. Did anybody nobody disliked it, right? I feel like we all loved it. I'm surprised, and I was really like, I wasn't like as hype about listening to this too. I think she wanted this album to be for this true Swifties. I think she did. And it's funny to see like she sees everything, and she's like, I get it. I understand. I feel like she really opened her diary. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Fortnite is not my fave. Well, I want more merch. I need more merch. Yeah. I need more merch. I need more, like, I need to consume. I want to just, like, support the album because I'm like, this is the greatest album of all time. So I need to, like, rock it. I might go and get that other sweatshirt I was thinking about. I want more crew necks. I'm not crazy about the black one, but I might just buy it. I don't want to wear white. So freaking good, you guys. I can't wait for the, so there's a music video tomorrow, or wait, today maybe, I'm not sure. Grammys 2025 is going to be stacked. Oh, I think that she runs away with it. Oh, maybe not. But I think because she is so much like folklore, and I think folklore is the thing that like really gives her that critical acclaim. I think, and it's so like, there's so much for people that love like folk more. I think that she might run away with it. Again, like the manuscript, that was insane. This is the first one that made me cry. What song made you cry? I know I cried at about 3 different songs. Best albums ever. It's one of the best albums ever. And I don't even think like it's what's so crazy is that it's only going to get better from here. The more we listen to this stuff, we're going to find more things that we love. Like right now, we're not even thinking straight because it's so late. She's been through a lot, like us. The tears, dealing with the loss are real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, So Long London's going to get me every time. I like can't listen to that again. But all right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. I got to go to bed, and then I got to wake up early again. So I've got a full day of Bachelorette tings. But thank you very much for sticking around with the, bus hotel stream. It actually worked out. I think my internet might be better here than it's ever been. Some fun times with my friends. Love to experience these albums. Like, these are always the nights I remember the most, So, thanks for everybody for hanging around. I love you. I appreciate you. And the smallest man who ever lived. And Taylor, once again, no notes. You are the true, undisputed greatest of all time.